Hi guys, my name is Aaron, also known as FullTimeFM, and as we all know, Football Manager 2016 is just around the corner, and if you're not excited, then why not? Now in this video, we're going to be talking about the free agents list for FM16 that has been put together for your convenience. Now it is available on the FMScout website. I will put a link in the description of the video, so you can click on it. It will send you straight to the FMScout website and you can check out these players. Now there are over 360 players on the list, so I won't be going through every single one of them because it will probably take me till the release of FM17. Right, so what is a free agent? Now, they are players without a contract and available on the free transfer. Free players are ideal to boost your squad when your transfer budget is very limited. They are usually players in the twilight of their career, but there are always cases of younger players who are still free for different reasons. Now, example of that, let's think of FM15. When FM15 was released, Victor Valdez was available on a free transfer. Very, very good player. And if he was a team looking for a very, very good goalkeeper, he would have been the ideal player for you. So that's the kind of thing this list is going to be doing for you when FM16 is released. Now, they've been rated. It's a personal recommendation system for your convenience, and they're going to be rated between 1 and 100 based on English divisions. Now, 81 plus is an all-time elite player. 78 to 80 is a great player for the Premiership. 75 to 77 is a solid backup for the Premiership. 72 to 74 is a top player for the Championship. 69 to 71 is a top player for League One, and 66 to 68 is a top player for League Two. So, like I said before, if you do like a challenge on Football Manager when the game is released and you like to build your team from scratch and you like to maybe start in the lower leagues of maybe the English divisions or the Italian, German, Spanish, French or wherever around the world, you like to build your own team and you've not got a lot of money to spend and you do like a bit of a challenge, but you don't know the players that are available, then this list is absolutely perfect for you to check these players out. So what we'll do, we'll just scroll down to the list a little bit. Now we'll start off with the goalkeepers. The way the list does work is we've got the rating. So let's just have a look at Vladimir Dislenkovic, for example. We've got his nationality, we've got his age, if he's European, and we've got his rating as well. So his rating is 73. So if we just scroll up just a little bit, 73 would be a top player for the Championship. So if you're starting a career in the Championship, you've not got a goalkeeper, or you have got a goalkeeper and you need a good backup player, then he's the perfect player for you. You don't have to spend a single penny on him. All you'd have to do is sort out his wages. Now, there's a lot of players on the list, starting with goalkeepers, there's 31. So you can click on the rating. It will take you through the ratings. You can do the same with the name, the nation, the age. Like Luis Guillem there, he's 66. His age is 23. So he's not in the twilight of his career. He's just not got a club at the minute. He's Brazilian, so obviously he's not a European national. So you can click your age, you can click if they're European or not, and that kind of stuff. So what we'll do is go down to the defenders. Same again, you can click on the rating, you can click on the name, nationality, age, if they're European or not. So 79, he'd be a good player for the Premier League. So if you're starting off in the Premier League, you are short of a centre-back, then there we go. We've got Alexander Madelung. We've also got Richard Dunn. Some other players as well. Ron Vlaar, he's a standout player too. He's 30 years old, so he's not a spring chicken anymore. However, he can still do a decent job in the Premier League. Now, I know quite a lot about Ron Vlaar. He was one of my main players in my Newcastle Revival series, where I won the Premier League in my first season. He was a massive part of that. I actually made him captain. So some of the players on this list are very, very useful when the game is released. So we'll scroll down a little bit more to the left backs and right backs. So the best left back will probably be Stephen Craney. He's Scottish, 34. We've also got Hrivoi Carley as well. Bernat, Dabo, Mane, McCartney. Scroll down a little bit more to the right backs. We've got Riviere, Zavanik, Lel, Kelly, Bakali. As I said before, some of the players are getting on a little bit, like 35. But we've also got a 27-year-old there, another 27-year-old, 26, 29. So not every single player pushing Zimmer frames on the football pitch. Some of them are quite young, and you can maybe give them a 5-year contract and they can do a decent job for you. So go to the defensive midfielders. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. We've got Christian Paulsen, Torres, Gucci, Conte. Oh, Muddin Gaia, look at this. Now, if you have been playing Football Manager for quite a while and you don't know who Gabby Muddin Gaia is, then you should be very, very ashamed of yourself. He is one of my players that I always used to buy when I needed a ball-winning midfielder. He used to be the perfect guy for that. I think he played for Lazio in Serie A. I always used to buy him. He wasn't the most physical kind of player, but he used to get stuck in, a bit like Makalele, who used to play for Chelsea. So they're the defensive midfielders. I'm not going to go through every single player because it will take me about 10 hours to make this video. Central midfielders, a couple of the players that you will know about. We've obviously got Kevin Nolan, Nicky Bailey as well. Got Garante, Ace Fado as well. He's only 29, 76, so he could do a decent job in the Premier League. Moving on to the left wingers. Got Karim Eitfana, Irby Emanuelson, Giorgio Samaras, Nivaldo's there as well. All different ages, all different nationalities and different ratings. But if you are, let's say you were starting in Sky Bet League 2, and these players obviously might not sign for a team that low in the English divisions. If you click on the rating, it'll bring the players that would be probably available for the league that you're playing in. So scroll down a little bit more. We've got the right wingers, Amifultano, we know about him, Ilsinio, some other players as well, Hiago that you might know about. I could keep saying different ages, different nationalities and different ratings. So scroll down a little bit more. We've got the central attacking midfielders, the 29 there. We all know about Ronaldinho, 82. Now he's 35, so there are some things you might want to look out for. For a bit of advice, for stamina, if his stamina's not that good and he's 35 years old, obviously he's not going to be able to play for 90 minutes. He'll probably get tired after an hour or so. You want to take a look at their natural fitness. Now, if we use Ronaldo, for example, his natural fitness on the game on FM15 was very good. So his attributes will start to decline by the time he's about 36, 37 instead of 31, 32. So keep your eye out for that. That's what natural fitness does do. That determines how quickly the attributes will start to decline as they get older. So keep your eye out for the stamina and the natural fitness. Now, with injury proneness, use your scout report. Maybe scout them, or maybe even give them a month trial. That's what I usually do. If I'm bringing in a player on a free transfer, I like to give them a bit of a trial. Maybe give them a month, play them in the friendlies before the season kicks off. Then that way I can determine if they're going to be good enough for my team or not. We've also got Ricky Alvarez, he's 27, Miranelli, Martins as well, Zafar. So there is some decent players there for all different kind of leagues. Now going on to the strikers, we've got Del Piero. He's an 81. Obviously, his physical attributes aren't going to be that good because he's pretty much an OAP in football years. But he's a very intelligent player. He's got great mental attributes. He is 40, so maybe if you need a striker or a backup striker, he'd do a decent job for you. Got Adebayor as well. We've got Stefan Marhofer. He's about 7 foot. He could maybe be a plan B. If you're losing the game 1-0, you've got 10 minutes left to play. Maybe bring him on, go route one, and he could head it into the back of the net. So there's the strikers as well. Now, having checked out all these players, I've gone through pretty much all of them before I made the video. They kind of made a little starting 11. So this is just starting11.co.uk. If I was going to pick all the players and make a starting 11 from them players that are available, I'd probably go for Dislinkovic in net, Vla, Mudland, Craner, Riviere, Ace Fido, Mudingaya, Eitfana, Amifultano, Ronaldinho, and Del Piero. So you could make a starting 11 football players to fill a team out of the players available. And I think with that team, I could maybe do a decent job in the Premier League with them. Some of them you could maybe play in the Premier League with them. Maybe Ronaldinho, we can still do a decent job. Del Piero could maybe be okay, Amifultano, but that's the starting 11 I'd go with. So that's the list. I will put a link in the description of the video so you can check these players out again. And when FM16 is released, maybe come back to the video and let me know what the players are like if you do happen to sign any of them. So on that note, I think that's going to be the end of the video. Hit the like button if you liked it. If you want to leave any comments, leave a comment. Oh, Jibril Cisse. I've only just spotted Jibril Cisse. If you like someone in your team who's got bright red hair, then why not go for Jibril Cisse? Or it could be yellow or green, you know what he's like. So if you want to see more of these pre-FM16 videos before the game is released, we'll be coming, videos, tutorials, that kind of stuff will be coming quite often before the game is released. Hit that subscribe button. If you want to check out my personal channel, check out that as well. I'll leave a link in the description. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.